Welcome back to Wake Up America. Our next guest says that there is a political hit job happening in Alaska right now, forcing working class families into bankruptcy in the name of conservation.
As a result, the Alaska snow crab fishery closed for the first time in its history. To explain why and the ramifications, let's bring in Alaska Bering Sea crab fishermen Bill and Sterling Prout. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Bill, can you explain what's going on right now?
Yes, it's a multifaceted problem that we have here. Our stocks have declined, and nobody can really give us a reason why. I've been doing this for over 45 years, and we have a cycle of crab that just, it kind of comes up and goes down. And I'm going to say a lot of this has to do with mismanagement of our fisheries.
Okay,
from the federal government all the way to the state of Alaska.
Nope, I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't mean to interrupt you there. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, I believe this is a lot of mismanagement between the federal government and the state of Alaska that has caused a lot of these problems.
Can you explain to me, so you're Kodiak Island, just south of Anchorage, Gulf of Alaska. A lot of this fishing happens Gulf of Alaska and the Bering Sea, really treacherous waters out there. According to the New York Times, the snow crab population was right around 8 billion in 2018, and now, according to this article, they claim the population is down to 1 billion. How do they have any idea what the population of these crabs are?
Yeah, good question there. Every summer, National Marine Fisheries does a troll survey over the Bering Sea. They drop a net down every 20 miles, tow it for approximately a mile and a half, pull up crab out of that net, extrapolate that number into some astronomical number. It's a formula that I think only a few people know how to do it. And the science, sometimes we don't know what the science is because it can be skewed in so many different ways with numbers.
You're talking about the government trying to numbers, right? They don't get it sometimes. It gets complicated.
A lot of that going around right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sterling, the crabbing industry will lose out on an estimated $200 million. This is going to hurt families who work the hardest. What was your reaction when you heard the news?
I mean, honestly, I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked on the decision they've made to close our fishery, right? I want to work. I want to go out and work with my family. You know, I've got my friends and their families, and they don't know what to do. We employ 7 people on our boat, along with my brothers, and we're like, okay, what do we do? We live on an island of Kodiak. We can't just drive an hour away. It's like, this is our livelihood. This
right.
is what this town was designed, is to fish. That's what I want to do.
I'm just at a total loss here because so we're in the Northeast, and I'm from Cape Cod, Mass, big fishing area. So if you're going out for tuna and you don't catch them in the Grand Banks, you go further east. Maybe they're biting in the Flemish Cap. Maybe you got to go out, you got to go further out. Is that the same with crabbing in Alaska?
You can't go further west because you hit Russia. I think people forget about that. It's Russian waters, and they're still allowed to fish right now. They're fishing king crab and snow crab over on the Russian side. But I think the big point of this is the government's able to send $50 billion to Ukraine, but helping the American taxpayer. When there's actually, especially for fishermen, there's no real government assistance program designed for fishermen around America that actually can help in a situation like this, where they can get money out quick if there's a hurricane in a city. They can get money out quick for farmers if they have they have crop insurance. There's no real insurance designed for us except car insurance and boat insurance. That's kind of what we got. We don't have crop insurance like the farmers, where they kind of get subsidized by the government if they have a hailstorm, windstorm, and they can't make it for a year. They get the help they need to kind of go for the next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's devastating for us.
Any word from Lisa Murkowski on this? I know she's in a very close race with Kelly Chewbacca for that Senate seat up there in Alaska. And Kelly Chewbacca's been all about reopening the fisheries.
Yeah, we do have good representation there in Washington. If you agree with you can't agree with everything that politicians have on their plate there, but we do have, Dan Sullivan. He's well aware of what goes on. Lisa.
It's gonna be interesting to see if Lisa can do the right thing here to kind of get things going for us.
Yeah.
Bill,
we're kind of Alaskans right now are having some real hard feelings on Lisa Murkowski, so we're going to see if she can do the right thing.
Yeah, Bill, about 20 seconds left. You, as Sterling said, you employ 7 people. What are your staff going to do? What are you going to
do? I'm a little bit older along in this thing. My main concern is the second generation, third generation of younger fishermen that they've wanted to push into these fisheries to go borrow astronomical amounts of money, and we don't have a way of paying it back yet right now. So it's a tough decision for especially the younger ones.
You think my dad wants to continue working out here at 68 years old? He's kind of helping me, showing me how to do things.
Right.
And he's telling me, hey, Sterling, it's good to go and, let's invest in the fishery here. Let's continue to work hard. But then the government comes and shuts you down. What do you do?
I still, Sterling, I'm with you. Bill, our hearts go out to you. Somebody needs to explain that to me. They do the same things with lobsters on the East Coast. I still have no idea how they go out and count those crabs.
Right.
All right, like it just doesn't make any sense to me. Good luck to you. Keep us posted. Election day, 22 days away. It's going to be a big, important one there in Alaska, too. Bill Prout, Sterling Prout, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having us.
All right.
And